Good morning. Hope you're having a great Monday already. Hope you had a great weekend, and as we get back into the work week, just wanted to encourage you today. It is the shirt I have. I just love the shirt. I got this from my girlfriend, and Paula sent it to me, and it's so true. And we live free because of the sacrifice of others. And so this month of July with Independence Day and this whole month, it's a good time to remember that it's not just about the fireworks. It's not just about all of that. It's about all the people that have fought to give us this country that is free. And a lot of things that are happening right now are, I think, threatening that. And so our prayers are for um, our our leadership in this world to in these United States to take a stand. And I think as Christians we need to just take a stand for God. And it doesn't mean that we're need to be marching in the streets and tearing things down. And no, we need to be praying, and we need to be showing love, and we need to be doing everything that Jesus would have done at this time. So, anyway, I want to encourage you. I've had have this last week has been just really tough for me, and I know you guys have those weeks. I took the week off kind of from managing the apartments because I'm taking a huge securities exam today. I'm going to do that. I used to do those things and do financial planning and securities and stuff, and I got away from that for a while, but I have to retake these tests. And when I did those tests years ago, my brain was younger. I just seemed to retain things better. And so I've been studying this week. I took it off to study because I'm taking the test today. um, but it just seemed like anything that could try to distract me from my goal was trying. I mean, one of my fur babies had a stroke last Monday. I thought I was going to have to put her down, but through the week she's gotten better. The Lord has touched her, and there's just been like thing after thing after thing of distraction. Not being able to study this because I'm doing this, and so anyway, the Lord gave me something in the middle of the week that was really good, and then reaffirmed it yesterday, and then Pastor Mike yesterday on at the church service, confirmed even more to me some things. But I just want to encourage you when you're having one of those days or one of those weeks where it just doesn't seem like things are going right. I don't care. You've done everything. You've prayed. You're paying your tithes. You're praying. You're going to church. You're helping people. You're doing everything that you pretty much know to do as a Christian, and things just don't seem to be going right. And you sometimes question yourself, and you're like, okay, I'm doing all these things. What is Well, Paul talks about that in Ephesians. We're going to go to Ephesians today. In Ephesians 6, of course, if you've been a Christian for any length of time, you know that Ephesians 6 talks about the armor of God and putting on the armor of God every day. We're putting that on. But I'm going to go to 13. I'm going to read in the Amplified. Sometimes the Amplified's pretty wordy, but I do like it because it does give me a little more understanding sometimes. And we're going to be in Ephesians 6:13. And it says, "Therefore put on the complete armor of God." And it's already talked about what that armor is, but it says put it on. Put it all on. Put the complete armor so that you'll be able to successfully resist and stand your ground in the evil day of danger. And having done everything that the crisis demands, so having done everything you know to do, and the crisis demands, to stand firm in your place, fully prepared, immovable, victorious. Wow. And he just showed me that when you've done everything that you know to do, just do some more and just stand. and just keep doing what you know to do and be victorious. Wear that armor and just keep moving forward. And Mike talked about it yesterday, and I thought it was awesome that, you know, the prophets of Baal, you know, if you're a Christian, know the story about the prophets of Baal, and they were going to have a contest of who could get their altar to catch on fire. And of course, the prophets of Baal did everything they could, and nothing happened. And then the prophet of God did everything he could do to hinder God in the natural. I mean, he poured water on it and water on it. He drenched it, you know, and God consumed it with fire. And so, you know, what I got out of that, and what I was and Mike was talking about, a couple things. Even when we're being human and not doing everything that we could be doing, even if we don't know what we're doing, whatever, God's so much bigger, he can do anything with nothing. And we are nothing without him. And then the other thing that I see that's so awesome is Mike was talking about, you know, as that altar was just drenched with water. When you think of the word drenched, you know, I think of somebody that's in a rainstorm, that just from the car to the house, you're just walking that short distance or running, and you just get soaked. I mean, you're drenched, you're soaked. And he said we need to be drenched and soaked with the Spirit, in the Spirit of God. And man, that was such a great analogy. It just gave me that picture that in my head of being drenched with the Spirit everywhere we go. Well, I just want to encourage you, if you're having one of those weeks or having a day like that where you just don't feel like things are going right, just stand. Put on that armor of God, just stand, put your face towards the Lord, and just continue to praise and worship and stand. And I appreciate your prayers today. I got a huge test I got to take today. I would appreciate your prayers. Don't forget, you can always call me and we can pray together. It's 970-466-4663, or you can always email me. It's michael@problemsolvergroup.com. Have a great day and stand. Amen. Talk to you later.